So out here in the villages, regardless of, income ranges or affordabilities or age areas, age parameters, it's so, there's such a mix and a variety and an opportunity for everybody out here that, it's just, it has everything. It has something to offer for everybody. Now this section right here is going to be Dabney, Chandler Drive and Megason Road. I'm gonna ride through because the roads, I've been here already, the roads are not barricaded or anything. Over here to my right, that's going to be a veranda neighborhood. No, excuse me, that looks like courtyards. I saw courtyard homes over there behind this blue wall. I noticed they've changed the colors on the walls too. So those are going to be courtyards to the right as soon as you come into the Dabney. They're already having houses being built. Look at that, there's already houses being put up. You can see the center blocks. Now they do precast walls. People talk about, well, are they gonna do this? Are they switching that? No, these are center block homes. They do the precast too in other homes, other models, but they're also still doing your center block designs. So basically what it comes down to is you've got your standard traditional stick framed homes, that you would normally see. Then they also added in the precast homes, which is precast walls, pre-made walls that are already built somewhere else. They bring them in on a trailer and they put them together like a puzzle. And they're also still doing the individual center blocks, which the precast home design and the center block are still going to be stucco as well. The stick framed homes will typically be vinyl siding, which those homes, from what I understand, are able to withstand winds up to 130 miles an hour. They are designed to withstand pretty strong winds in case, a hurricane or something happens to come through here. So far, so good on that. We came close last year. It just scooted right by us, but nothing serious. Nobody lost any shingles or anything. They're starting to put up palm trees here in Dabney. You can see all the walls now. Whoever has houses back there, you're going to get to look at a tall 2-story house. That's private property. Sorry about all these porta-johns, for Pete's sake. There's a house right there. And it will look over that wall. So the houses that are going to be built behind that wall on the village's side, you're going to have that in your backyard. Coming up here is where I recorded on a previous video. It's going to be Dabney, the postal station right here. Oh, and they blacktopped it. Finally added some asphalt. Now that postal station, I don't know if that's just for the village of Dabney and then some. Won't know that yet till they put a sign up. Nothing here is finished. They're gonna have rec center or amenities areas. Looks like it could be shuffleboard, you know, pickleball court maybe. That's gonna be the area swimming pool. I thought it might, I think I said in the video, I think it might have been a rec center or something like that. I mean, it could be, but I doubt it. This might be just a nice, large neighborhood pool area for, it's just gonna be so big. I mean, if you think about it, this whole area is just huge. They have nice fresh asphalt. I'm gonna walk up to the entranceway, but we're not gonna go inside. I'm gonna peek over. Let's take a peek on the inside. Look at that floor, guys. That if that's not a professional tile job, I've never seen one. That is just amazing what these guys can do. It blows my mind. And all the pool areas, you know, where they've done these pavers like this, and that pattern is consistent. I don't see a single flaw anywhere in this. And this is, they lay this on dirt, you know, or the sand barrier up underneath. I don't know how they do it exactly, smooth it out, harden it up or whatever. And then, you know, by the time they get to the point where they do this, I do see a couple of blemishes right at the very edge, but that'll probably just fill in with sand. It's gonna be a pretty good sized pool. This is gonna be a large, and I'm looking right here off in the distance. That looks like it's gonna be a little landscape spot maybe. I wonder if they're gonna put like a big robolini or some kind of something in there, you know, for the design. They did that over at the Franklin Rec Center. And off in the back, you can see the fence. And you're gonna be looking out, and there's gonna be houses back there. So you're gonna have a good view of the houses that are gonna be right up against this swimming pool area right here. So your neighbors can look out their back doors, windows or whatever, and see everybody at the pool. Yeah, guys, this is a nice spot. It's huge. It's a really nice big. There's plenty of room for a lot of, you know, plenty of people. But you know what? They're gonna put lounge chairs, you know, and all that kind of stuff out here. So when it's ready to go and starting to get used, it's gonna be a nice spot. I have a feeling that they did this on purpose because this is gonna be a large area. So for all the homes that are gonna be out here, they need to have a large swimming pool. Yeah, you have to have a large area, so they're trying to accommodate everybody. But like I say, I don't know if that's just a neighborhood thing or like a small little rec center type situation. I won't know until yet. We'll see how it comes out. But so far it's looking great. I may ride down here a little bit. I usually don't like to ride in areas where there's contractors and stuff, you know. You want to stay out of their way, and you know, I try to pay attention to the streets to see if they're clean and, you know, accessible. I'm not trying to run over anything. There's very small windows of opportunity to kind of browse around. Well, came up the street just a little bit of ways, maybe about 50 yards or so. And we're rolling up on this entranceway right here. Now, is that going to say, it'll be probably, that might read like villager entry, you know, and then you got to come in here and you'll scan your resident card, you know, thing. And is this going to say the village of Dabney right there? Or what? I'm not sure what all Dabney covers. But that's interesting, because now it's just going to be a gated section right here. So, kind of look around. This is more of the same. We'll stay on the main street right here. You can see the cart path. That right there will be the golf cart path, it looks like. Because on these narrow streets, the cart path will be up there most of the time for walkers, bicycles, golf carts. They're putting up the barriers, you know, your posts for the walls. So that tells me there's going to be future areas for courtyard villas and or veranda homes. As you can see, the type of walls that are going up. Those are usually the first giveaways. And right here, you're already coming in. That's a village entrance right there. But when we came on the street off of Megason Road, is that all of Dabney? I'm not sure. It looks like it based on the map. But the fact that they have these individual villages, villager, you know, the signs for the neighborhoods, tells me this is going to have a whole separate name for this particular village right here. Makes you wonder, is Newell, the village of, the village of Lake Denham, bigger than what we thought? I'm gonna have to look at the map. I don't think so. There's a map that you can look at. It'll clearly map out. And the end of that road goes to the end of that area right there. So I'm gonna turn around. From what I understand, the villagers are just gonna be building new homes for like the next 10 years or better. So guys, you know, don't get the feeling of FOMO, the fear of missing out. That if you don't hurry up and buy a house now, that they're gonna run out, because that's not true. Got plenty of time. Lots of new houses coming. Even in the Middleton area, they got about 8,000 houses to be built just in that area alone, based on information that I've heard. So this is interesting. They have two gated sections just in this back area right here. Now there's a road that goes off that way. I'm not sure where that leads to now. And it's walled all the way back now. Gold Wingnut did a video where he showed an area via his drone of what looks like could be a Premier Homes section. That's going to be interesting when we can get access to that. I'd love to do a video on that when it's available to do so. But here's some more entranceway as we head out. Plenty of retention ponds, as they have to have. You water your lawn from these retention ponds, your irrigation water. So they have to be big enough to meet the needs for all the houses that are coming in. So the idea is to reclaim all the rainwater as much as they can and reuse that for irrigation. So there's a lot coming, guys, for Dabney area and whatever else they got going on. Another walled neighborhood back there. I'm suspecting those could be courtyard villas off in the back. But what I am not seeing so far are up and coming patio villas in these areas yet. The blue walls, those boundary areas, the way they square them off in the distance. In fact, I'm gonna go down there. The street is cleaned. The fact that they square them off like that are indicators of an upcoming courtyard or veranda home neighborhood. So the entrance to this particular neighborhood, I'm looking at the size of the foundations. It looks like courtyard. So the entrance to this, as you can read, will say Far Hills Loop and River Oaks Circle. The size of the foundations are indicating to me, and the way they look, are going to be future up and coming courtyard villas, guys. Too small for verandas. Now, off in the distance back there, those could be, well, no, I don't know. If they do verandas, I'm not sure exactly where they're going to be laid out at. We'll come back at another time. When things actually start to come together. It'll be right against all those trees. And I think that's the area towards the turnpike. I think. Yeah, I could have gone around. That circle is well paved and done pretty good. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate you doing that. That means a lot to me. It encourages me to keep doing these, sneak peek ride-alongs and stuff like that. I'm trying to work in some new style and types of content to my channel, guys. So bear with me, I'm working on that. Don't go anywhere. And please click that like button. That really helps. That's really the most important thing too, is just to click the subscribe, click that like button, and it gets the algorithms out so that more people can see my videos. It just helps get the word out. Doesn't cost you nothing. It's absolutely free. Click that notification bell if you want. And if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. You can just check back, to my channel from time to time and see if I've done anything. That in there is going to be a courtyard villa neighborhood right here. Now we'll get in there when it's ready to do so. Right now it's stay out construction area. And what this does is comes right out. So as I was saying, this is Megason Road. That gate, that shack right here, that's the entrance in and out of Megason Road, out going to Highway 470. And that road goes all the way over, and it crosses up over to the Florida Turnpike, and you can get onto the Florida Turnpike just a short distance from there. So it's really kind of a hop, skip, and a jump. If you live in this area, you're a quick ride to Disney World and onto the Turnpike and other areas, which is really great. I think a lot of people thought this was going to turn into a drag strip where every fly-by-night car would be able to cut through, but it's gated right there. So that kind of helps alleviate that. But it is a convenient location to get to other areas. Now, it really takes a lot of time off for a lot of people. We'll see you in the next ride along, folks. Take care of one another and be blessed, all right? And we'll see you guys when you get down here, and hit me up if you see us out and about. We'd love to meet you guys.